up, yo.
What's up, home arcade community, retro gamers alike? Welcome to Yo Retro. This week, I'm Chaotic BPR, and my co-host as well is Half a Dozen.
What up, though? What up, YouTube? What's happening?
Man, how's your week been?
Man, it's been good, man. It's been a good week.
Good, man. My week's been pretty good as well, dude. I've been hanging out with the unofficially official Atgames 4KP owners on Facebook group, and really just been hamming it up with the people in that group. It's a good group, man. They actually welcome people and don't hold back your chats or your posts or anything like that.
Content, they let you post your content without a bunch of ridiculous stipulations. It's kind of cool.
Exactly. And then later on tonight's show, for some of the people that don't know that watch this, we'll show a little community spotlight that's focused around stuff I've been doing for the 4KP. So hopefully Unc is here and he'll see what I've done, and he may want to pick some of this stuff up. So
yeah. I think he's going to. I think he's just looking for a USB drive right now.
Gotcha, man. Awesome, dude. Being that it's Memorial Day weekend, there's some pretty good sales on Amazon on stuff like that, like USB drives and SD cards and stuff like that.
Yeah, To Die For is always posting the killer deals.
Yeah, and a couple other retro gamers that I follow post a bunch of stuff that's useful for like emulation handhelds and stuff like that. But real quick, guys.
Speaking of emulation handhelds,
handhelds. Hey, so I got a new one. I got a new one coming to me in a couple of weeks. So I can't wait to show that off to you, man. It's like the Game Boy Advance SP.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. That. Yeah, dude, I'm super excited, man. So I want to say hello to everybody that's in the chat, man. Thank y'all so much for coming to hang out with us on this Memorial Day weekend on episode 18 of Yo Retro. Of course, always there. Our moderator, Jason Little Alien. Good to see you, my man. There's Unc right there, right?
Hey.
Yo, day, lay, tea, ho. It's retro time. I love it, dude. Thanks, Doc Jock. Papa Brad, always good to see you, man. Right.
Papa Brad, what up, man?
Appreciate it, man. It was really fun, dude. I can't wait to actually let my wife play it tonight, man, for the first time. So,
man, you inspired me. I seen you got on the top 10. I was like, man, let me get us a shot. And I broke the top 50 for the first time on them leaderboards, but I don't think I'm on there no more because I seen so many people were posting scores today, like higher than mine. So
yeah, with that 800. With that,
how you doing? Yeah, guys? You're interrupting. Thank you very much.
So with that 800,000 score that I had, I was 8th on the leaderboard. Now it's been pushed back to like 17th, 19th. So that's crazy.
That's the other Unc.
You got one Unc on the stream, one Unc at the house.
Yeah, he's here from out of town visiting. So,
and y'all are dealing with some bad weather and stuff.
Yeah, it's supposed to be severe weather tonight. So if I get laggy, y'all know what it is. It go like that in Ohio.
We'll keep it going. Penny K, it's good to see you. BPD always sets me off. P7, man, it's good to see you in the stream, my buddy. Welcome.
What up, Phil?
Gamer Fridge, man. Enjoying your weekend, I'm sure, man. It's good to see you on here, dude.
Gamer Fridge, what up?
And just that Unc is not the skunkle.
Yeah, that's not the skunkle. That's the skunkle.
Yes, retro walking, talking around. PD7, good to see you, man. All right, so let's get into some discussion, man. We're gonna start off with a little bit of Atgames talk, real quick. Just a little bit of news that's been happening this week. This week started off the 2024 May sale. Unlocks 15% off basically all the pinball packs and everything that they got coming out or that they had out for years.
This isn't Nod. Disclaimer. This isn't Nod.
This is not Nod. They're doing their monthly sales to catch up to 4KP owners, new HD owners. It's for stuff for everybody, man, and stuff that you haven't picked up yet. Like recently, Papa Brad announced that he finally has every single pack that they offer because of the sale and everything. So,
oh, nice of you to catch up, Brad. You know what I'm saying? Because I got every pack too. Since we out here bragging.
I am going to pick up a pack tonight, so I'm looking forward to playing some Time Machine finally.
Time Machine, bro.
Time Machine, and I think Tropical is on that same pack too, right?
Yeah, the Time Machine remake's the one that I love though. Like them remakes are like pretty much my favorites.
That's so dope, man. So we've already done this. They did the exact same sale pretty much as last month, and it's 15% off all the packs. This time they're also including the HD owners and stuff like that, so that's really cool. And that's basically what these slides are showing is we're just showing off the HD stuff, man, because last time it was all about 4K. Now it's about the HD stuff too, so good.
Yeah, HD's getting that love. They've been asking, to get some love, but they actually want some new content, not just sales on old content.
Right.
They got the renovation pack, but that was about it. That don't really help the pinball owners.
No, but I'm really excited about the upcoming schedule with Zen and Magic Pixel releasing some newer stuff again. So I'm really excited, man. It's a good time to be a Atgames pinball owner. Everything's starting to really kick up into gear. But on top of that, Arcade1up has decided to throw in on their little sales and stuff like that. And
yeah, it's all these spring sales going on.
Yeah, see, here's the thing, man. So like Arcade1up is calling this their spring sale and everything. But I've been watching but is it? Yeah. Because I've been watching on Best Buy, Target, Wayfair, Kohl's. All these prices have been like that for months, man. They've really been like this. Like Arcade1up's just like, hey, this is brand new. No, it's not, man. All your retailers are doing it.
The best sales want to happen within the community when we inform each other, if you haven't noticed, Yeah. Because none of these prices compare to those prices that we find.
Right. Especially on that Simpsons, man. That was a gangbuster.
Right. Like, I mean, none of these prices are anything that make you go, okay, now I'm gonna pull the trigger,
Right. Go ahead,
what you think about that jam price?
What, the $5.99?
Yeah, for the Shack jam.
I mean, to me that should be standard for that price.
Right.
In my opinion, man, the deluxe would be the way to go. And right now you can get that on Wayfair, I believe, for like $5.09. So,
but it's only $100 more, and you're getting that.
Oh, it's $4.99 at Walmart, actually. But the deluxe, the NBA Jam Deluxe, is $4.99 at Walmart.
Okay, yeah. So there's a big price difference there between that and the Shack Jam. Still, I don't know, man. I'm just one-up this year has just let us down.
Yeah, it's been a snooze fest, man. I'm hoping with Evo coming up, they have something announced, like maybe a Mortal Kombat XL.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe a reskin deluxe, with like Mortal Kombat 1, something like that. Some kind of other feature to actually set it apart. Other than that,
I want to see a Tekken cab, and they're good with Namco. I don't see what the holdup is with that, other than maybe a stronger chipset, which is available now. It's just a matter of what they want to actually start. I don't know, man. Maybe they're reevaluating their whole floor plan, like what they're offering people, because it's other people getting into the 3/4 space kind of now. So let's see how it works out.
I've been monitoring their Facebook group, and there's new people every day. And these new people are like posting like, hey, man, I picked up this Mortal Kombat 2 cab. What do you think? Or I got a pretty good deal on Dragon's Lair from Home Depot for $4.99.
There's new people every day that's just getting into this hobby that just got hip to Arcade1up. you know, that are like, hey, I came here because I just got my first cab. I see on them Facebook groups, and you can see like they're trying to find their way, but right now there's just a lack of information, you know, there's a lack of content. So even them, they're kind of like, hey, what's coming next? And everyone's like, nothing really. We don't know.
Yeah, guys, Joust is a good one to get. Keep watching Wayfair. Right now it's 414, but it's gone as low as 258 or 214, I think, at one point too. But yeah, the Joust cab is awesome, dude. So y'all just keep looking out for that. And I'll let y'all know as soon as I see it, because I check it every morning, because usually they do like a morning sale for like 2 hours. And I'll hit y'all up, let y'all know it's on sale so y'all can pick it up. But yeah, man, I would like to see some new stuff, man, like a Robotron Smash TV cab that they've been rumoring, a Tekken cab that they've been rumoring,
MK4
or something, man, just something new.
Hydro Thunder,
Yeah,
Lethal Enforcers. What's happening?
Yeah,
Primal Rage.
Another driving cab. Give us not. I mean, you ain't gonna give us Daytona, but give us something, you know.
Star Wars trilogy.
Yeah, it's starting to feel that way, Brad.
It really does, bro. It feels like we're talking about a company that gave up.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully they're taking, you know, advantage of all these new people coming in the community and all this older stuff being sold out. Stuff like some of the stuff that we haven't picked up that we've been sitting on for years, and we're finally like, you know what? I'll finally pick that up. You know, hopefully that's putting some cash back into their pockets so they actually will bring something new out. Maybe that's why they're.
I think that cash going in their pockets just getting out the red.
Yeah. At this point, they'll take whatever they can get. But yeah, spring sale. I mean, they shot this email out everywhere. They put it all over their website and everything. It's nothing new. It's these sales been going on different retailers all year long. So I hate that they're actually pointing it out like it's something brand new. But maybe it gets new people into it and actually looking at it and like, oh crap, man, that's cool. I've never seen that before, and they'll pick it up. But for all of us old heads, man, it's nothing for us, dude.
Now we're old heads in the retro community, so we're like seniors.
Yeah, we're the senior citizens.
This is the nursing home for retro arcades.
Oh man, so real quick, this is cool that you sent me this stuff, man.
Yeah,
it's
Konami
retro redemption machines and claw machines.
Yeah, it's like right now you got these retro, you know, these retro redemption machines are a big deal, you know. But Konami, like, this is not. I got to be honest. This is not what we want. This is not the Castlevania we want from Konami.
Hell,
you know
no,
what I mean?
I would love to have a brand new Castlevania as an actual game, man. Konami's crazy, dude.
Yeah,
but, I mean, like Konami used to do this kind of thing, though, you know.
After all that,
at least Sega did.
But after all that time, not having a new Castlevania game, this is really not the way to like reapproach people. But it's cool. I like the theming, and I do like that they're actually using their theming on other stuff, because, you know, it's some, like, if I'm gonna play a redemption game, I'd probably play a redemption game with retro gaming theming on it before I would something random. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, this looks pretty badass.
Yeah, it's not the Castlevania we want, but the Castlevania we deserve. A Ninja Garden arcade.
Like, if the microtransactions weren't enough, now you can go to the arcade and they'll go in your pockets too.
Exactly. But hey, I'll admit it though, this looks pretty freaking cool.
Yeah, this is cool too, man. Because I just, you know, Deadpool is always like, that franchise, the movie franchise, has always been a killer on the theming and the promos, like, leading up to the film. And I just love that they're doing something that kind of fits into our show. You know what I mean? A Wolverine and Deadpool claw machine. That's pretty badass.
Arcade1up, jump on it, man. This is something that y'all need to be doing. Y'all been rumoring about doing a claw machine. Don't y'all do a Deadpool and Wolverine, Marvel Studios Clash, claw machine?
Yeah, that's kind of cool. I guess you win the little, you could win the little heart shape, each piece of the necklace in there. But just, it's just smart. To me, it's just smart promo. You know what I mean? A Wolverine themed claw machine, and then just imagine the money this will probably generate outside of the movie for the movie. Like, it's just, Ryan Reynolds is a genius, bro. Like the marketing that they do for these movies and all that stuff, man.
Yeah,
it's really smart marketing, man. Like who was sitting in the office saying, now that we got Wolverine, we need a claw machine. You know what I mean?
I love it, dude. It's got a retro feel to it with a comic book. I don't know, man. I don't know how to describe it, but it's neat.
Yeah, you're blending the comic books, you're blending the films, and then the gamers. It's a little blend of all three of those genres, or them demographics. And then yeah, y'all be seeing this in movie theaters probably in your local area real soon.
I wouldn't doubt it, man. I wouldn't doubt seeing one in the movie, actually.
Yeah, you'll be seeing them.
Oh man. So moving on to the next topic real quick, guys. Pretty cool. This is neat. Not for me. This is way too expensive for me. But
you got the price on this?
I believe it was $199. I will double check that.
I really like the replica pistols you get in the frame. It's pretty cool. The dual pistols.
Let's see, limited run games, and
that low key makes it worth the prices. Them replica pistols. Plus, look at, come on, you get a lot in that package, bro. Pause.
Yeah.
Pause.
It's $199. So you get the game, you get the you get the 3 games in one package. You get, good lord, hold on.
You get 4 games. You got a PS5 game, a PS4 game, an Xbox game, a Switch game.
Well, when you buy it a certain package, like if you buy the Switch version, you get the 3 games on the Switch, on one Switch cartridge. Same thing with the disc on PS5, PS4, and Xbox.
See, they fool me with that marketing sometimes. I'm like, man, that's a good deal. Look at all the stuff.
Look at all the systems I get.
Yeah, I get one for every console I own. Cool.
So you get the physical copy of the game. You get remastered collector's edition box, classic Lara Croft pistol replicas in a lit shadow box.
A lit shadow box. I didn't know it was lit. That's even better.
I didn't know that either. Polygonal. Oh god, that's a hard word to say.
Polygonal
figures, in-game accurate models from each title. Set of 3 12x16-inch posters, premium trading cards, the soundtracks to all 3 games, steelbook, map book.
Nice. Yeah, I think it's pretty cool. I mean, if you're a Tomb Raider fan, I'd say it's a must-have. But yeah, it is a little pricey. All these limited run games are, though.
Yeah, so yeah, the packaging, yeah, I see where you're saying. It kind of looks like you get all 4 systems, which would be retarded, but I'm guessing it's their way of showing, hey, we have it available for these 4. Pick one, or pick one of the 4 different systems. But yeah, she was the first hot pixelated girl of gaming. You're right about that.
Facts, big facts. Yeah, she had them big old polygonal titties.
Yeah, literally triangles.
Yeah. The motherfuckers was sharp. It was cold over where she was at.
Yeah. So my issue with the collector's editions like this from limited run games, and somebody else in the community will tell you, like Toxin will tell you, it takes forever for these collector's editions to get out to you. Like he bought the collector's edition for Shredder's Revenge, which came with, you know, like trading cards, a lit like stand, light up stand, and several other things. And he's literally been waiting over a year for it.
Oh, he's still waiting?
He's still waiting.
Oh, that's
and you know, Shredded Rins have been out for what, 2 years, 3 years now?
Yeah, in a long time, bro.
Yeah, he ordered that forever ago and he still hasn't gotten it. And you know, they just don't let you cancel like that stuff anymore.
That's kind of crazy though. They should have a window where they have to get you the product by.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if he's ever contacted him. I'm sure he has, but
he might be like Unc. Unc still hasn't got his SSF kit he pre-ordered and just doesn't follow up like I would personally. In my opinion, I would harass the shit out of them.
Oh hell yeah, I would too.
But
holy crap, Unc.
He just didn't get it and just was like, well, they didn't charge me. I'm like, yeah, but you don't have it.
Oh, they didn't charge him?
No, they didn't charge him for the SSF kit, but it was in his invoice. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they just didn't ship it or charge him.
I'm well, like, if they lose, they don't give a shit.
Yeah, they lose, he loses. Like, he don't really lose. He don't lose no money. But no. So when he comes out Friday, he's gonna come over. He'll be able to hear the SSF kit here.
Oh yeah, it's a game changer. We'll see. You'll see, Unc. You'll see. Hear the difference. You'll feel the difference.
Yeah, it is. It is for me. After playing his stock Adams Family and then playing this, I was like, yeah, it's night and day for me.
He's like, no worries. At least I got a controller.
That's what I'm saying. Like, and he probably hasn't installed that.
Unc, man, got to get with it, man.
He's not a modder. He always tells me he's not a modder.
That's all right, man. We'll help you out. We'll live stream it. But yeah, so like this kind of stuff, man, I'm not interested in. It's not something I would ever pay for have all these toys and stuff like that. Not cool. If I was interested in the game, I would just get the game. Again, problem with limited run is even when you just pre-order a physical copy of a game, you still got to wait. I would say about 3 to 5 months.
Yeah, these games too, to me, they were of their time. They're really hard to go back to and enjoy.
Yeah, and it's not like a true remaster. I mean, yeah, they up-res the graphics a little bit, fix the frames per second on some of the games, but it's still what it is, man. There you go. Yeah. Priority. Simpsons Cab is still in the box.
Oh my god, this dude, bro.
Your uncle's like MG, man.
that's what now you're starting to understand. This is like what I deal with. Where I'm like, hey man, you should mod that or you should get an updated marquees. Like, oh, I don't mod. I'm like, but it's simple. You know, I'll tell them about the Sabo one. You just slip it on, you know. Oh, I don't care. I'm like,
just slap it on. That's all you gotta do.
He don't care. He's just like, whatever. He'll keep them stocked forever.
All right, man. Well, we were going to talk about something, but we're not going to bother with it because there's videos out on it already, and you much rather probably hear it from somebody like them, especially guys that can actually go and physically play it and enjoy it. And I was talking about the NBA superstars. We'll get more into it when we actually start seeing more gameplay and stuff. But Retro Ralph's got a great video on it, so we're just going to skip that.
Yeah, definitely.
And basically, let's just go ahead and get into that little bit of meat and potatoes, right? That's what everybody's here for. What's going on with this Twilight Zone, man?
Let's talk about it. Because I think people got different opinions. I got my opinion. You got yours. This is our show, so we're gonna talk about our opinion about the table. But you know, I've heard varied opinions. Unc's got his opinion on it, so maybe he'll hop in the chat and let us know what he thinks. But me personally, I bought this table. I downloaded it, you know, and immediately I felt a difference from a lot of the Zen tables. You know, I even think, like I told Unc, I started feeling the difference around Attack from Mars. That's when you know, when I played that table, I was like, if I shut off all the effects, I can almost play this, you know. But me and you discussed the ball still feels a little heavy, or the flippers feel like they lack a little strength on that table.
Right.
And then the Star Trek pack came out. I didn't have no major issues with that. There's a little flipper latency, I think, or flipper lag there. But not huge issues there. Then the Star Trek single pack came out. And I was super disappointed in anti-aliasing on ramp rails on that. I felt like there was a big graphical downgrade on that table from all the previous Zen packs, right?
Yeah.
But the table played well. We discussed that. I think it plays really good.
Yes.
You know, so this table we felt like was really going to confirm whether Zen was downgrading graphics to hide the flipper lag, right?
Yeah.
Or to minimize the flipper lag. So, you know, on this table in particular, when I downloaded it, first thing I noticed, the rails didn't look as bad as the Star Trek Williams single pack. The rails, they don't look as jaggy. They look a lot better, right?
Yes.
But I also noticed I personally didn't notice much flipper lag. For me, it wasn't noticeable enough that it stopped me from hitting my shots, hitting the ramps, you know, going for the shots I wanted to go for. I think it's the best pack Zen's put out so far as playability, me personally. You know, you were able to place a top 10 score this week.
Yep.
Which inspired me. So I went back on there and I was like, man, if he could do it, I could do it. So I got on there and I was able to get in the top 50 for my first time. And I think I was like in 41st place. And then I got bumped to like 49th. And I haven't even been online today. I imagine I'm not in the top 50 anymore. But yeah, just that alone, like, you know, I think us being able to place in the top 50 global leaderboards just shows, you know, and you in the top 10 just shows that there's progress being made on the flipper lag side of things. I heard P-Dubs has expressed that he doesn't think it's a 4K, and I don't think it's 4K either. I would say 2K maximum as far as graphics go, but it's probably at like a 1080p if we're lucky.
Yeah.
You know, but it's still, I think, looks really good and plays really good. And, you know, the FPS looks good and sound effects are good. My major complaint on this table is I just think Zen is not, the SSF is almost non-existent on this table. You know, you really don't hear that ball rolling around like you do on them Zachariah tables, the Magic Pixel tables.
Yeah.
And for me, that kind of like, it really sucks because the money I spent putting in the SSF kit, you know, and the pre-install and all that, and then it really shines on Magic Pixel tables. And when I do get a Zen table I actually enjoy, it doesn't showcase what this machine can do. Again, I'm back to going to Zachariah tables and going, you know, because when my other aunt came in from out of town, I wanted to show him this and show him what it could do. So, of course, I go to the Zachariah tables because they really showcase what this is capable of.
Yeah.
As bad as I want to show them Twilight Zone because I enjoy the table, I really don't because it's not showing the SSF kit off, you know. So, what do you think about the table?
Well, I did a live stream the day that it came out, and lo and behold, I accidentally deleted that live stream. So I need to do another one. But my honest opinion is very similar to yours and very similar to P-Dub's reviews. I watched his earlier today, and it plays really well. There's no, to me, I don't see any stutter. The flipper lag, you can't really notice it unless you do one of those slow motion videos like somebody did on Facebook of them hitting the button and then finally the flipper will shoot up. But that table and the gameplay moves so fast that I can't even notice any kind of lag whatsoever. Really, I'm thankful that I even actually have time to react to the way the ball rolls and was able to score the points I was able to score.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I really did. I personally haven't had no I haven't noticed flipper lag on this table. I'm not saying it doesn't exist, but for me, I'm a casual gamer for the most part. It might not look like it if you look behind me, but I really am a casual gamer for the most part. I mean, I get competitive on certain games, and those are mostly online, certain game like Battlefront, Star Wars Battlefront. I get pretty competitive with that, and certain fighters a little bit, but I'm not competitive on the level where like I could go to competitions. I'm competitive with my friends and family, stuff like that. So yeah, but even high scores, like I love competing with friends, for high scores. So we've mentioned that too. We want Atgames to add a friends list leaderboard because we got a local leaderboard, a global leaderboard, and we got a friends list, but we have no way to check our friends' high scores on tables, So it'd be great if I went to the Twilight Zone pack and Chaotic was number 1 on there, and P-Dubs was number 2, and I was number 3, and Unk was number 4, or and then I go on the next day and Unk's number 1, and we can all battle or whatever the case. So yeah, Unk said it's almost not lag, just feels off. I don't know that me personally, I didn't feel like Twilight Zone felt off, but maybe if you're going from a Zachariah pack to that, that's where you're feeling that, like, that little bit of difference there.
And being that I'm a casual gamer like you, I noticed that really when I stop the ball on the flipper, like in the elbow, and I'm sitting there trying to plan my shot, how I judge how the table plays or how frustrating the table is going to be is if I could aim my shots correctly. On Twilight Zone, I feel like I can hit those ramps, or the time bonus, the little 5 million time bonus between the 2 ramps.
That's tough.
There's that little nub. I can hit that bullseye, no problem. Every time if I want to.
I can't. I'll be honest, I can't. But then again, a lot of it's in my head a lot of times because you hit that and it'll go right down the drain sometimes, and I'm like,
Oh yeah, it's a dangerous shot. It's why it gives you like so many points every time, especially when you are on that mode where it's like the time mode or whatever it is, the clock mode, madness or whatever it's called.
Yep. I was getting better at hitting it, you know what I mean? But it's not easy, I wouldn't say, but it's a tough shot, like you said. That's why it gives you so many points.
Right. But that's how I notice on that table, I can plan my shots. I can say, all right, this is where I need to, hit it. And it predictably goes where I want it to go. On things like Attack from Mars, I have a harder time with. Adam's Family, forget about it. It's not happening. Snoopy, definitely not happening. This, and you know what? I'll give you Star Trek Next Generation. I'm still having trouble planning some shots, like some of the ramps that are far left and the far right ones. But the center shots, I can hit those all day.
But I think sometimes that's the table layout, not so much flipper lag. And like you express, it's really hard. It's almost impossible to hit certain shots on Adams and Snoopy, right?
Yeah.
We don't have those troubles on Twilight Zone, which that's kind of what I'm getting at with this review of ours. Is I am seeing improvements out of Zen, you know what I mean? But I see where people are worried that if they just keep dropping packs, they're never going to go back and fix the ones they got out.
Yeah. And I also commented on P-Dub's post on Facebook. And basically all I said is that I would really like to see Atgames and Zen just come out with some kind of statement saying, we're all, of course you already know we're working on the flipper lag and the plunger lag and whatnot. But we also want to make sure we come back and we get these tables running at the closest resolution as possible, the highest resolution as possible. Just some kind of
the highest FPS, the highest resolution. It'd be nice to hear them say, "Hey, we're not only are we moving forward, but we're going to retroactively go back and make sure all these packs that you guys have bought can get to the highest standard we can get them to, you know what I mean, without them spending too many resources on them." But like, the Zen packs, for instance, the almost non-existence of SSF, Zen can fix that. That's just a tweaking thing. Go in there, crank up that SSF a little bit. You really don't hear the ball on the table much at all, you know.
Yeah.
In contrast to the Magic Pixel tables, these are things I want to, like you said, I want to hear them say, no, we're going to go back and fix the SSF kit on every pack we put out. You know, we're just tweaking things right now. We're figuring out, you know, we're getting in our sweet spot kind of, you know, as far as development, you know, side of things.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah,
totally agree.
Like Pito said, we could do our own tournaments based off friendsless leaderboards, you know. We don't need ad games if they'll just give us friendsless leaderboards, you know.
Yeah. Because I went to my friends list thinking, I was like, maybe I can click on half a dozen's name and see what tables he's played and see what, you know, can I compare it to my scores on those tables that I own and played. Is there a way that we can compare our scores? Nope. It just asked me, do I want to delete you? That's it.
Yeah, those are your options. Add a friend or delete them. That's it. So I really, you know, hopefully they have plans for some kind of ecosphere or whatever you want to call it, you know, some kind of some little community, you know. They gotta have more social, you know, social aspects to the machine.
Yeah. Like Gamer Fridge says, there's another option that we can use externally called iScored. We use that on the Arcades Anonymous Discord chat.
Yeah, but it's way cooler. Like when you know, I put on Twilight Zone and Chaotic's in the top 10 global, and it pops up on my back box, and I got to see his name every time, you know. And it'd be cool if it scrolled and it did global, local friends. And then I could see, oh man, P-Dub's got a really high score on, you know, Godzilla vs. Kong. Now I got to go back and play that and try to beat him, you know.
Yeah, I mean, Zen does it on every other platform. Why can't they do it on this? Or why doesn't Atgames let them do that?
Yeah, absolutely. Gamer Fridge makes a very good point. It's every other console they have friendsless leaderboards.
Yeah, they have local, global, and friends. Like you can look it all up. It's RB. You know, go through the different tabs.
What's RB?
Well, I'm sorry, right button on your controller when you're playing.
Okay, because you know I'm a PlayStation gamer over here.
Okay. R1. Carl O, good to see you, man.
I just thought maybe you had some Arby's over there.
No, I had some Mickey D's. Carlo, man, again, I want to tell you happy birthday this week, man. Good to see you.
Happy birthday, Carl. We're gonna party for you. Speaking of parties, let's give him a little insight. You know, we could circle back to Twilight Zone. We got a little bit more to say. We got a little time, but you know, so we're not gonna be doing a show this Sunday, this following Sunday, but we're actually doing a second show this week to make up for it. So this Friday we're gonna be doing like a live community stream, and it's you know, I'm having a little home arcade get together over here. Chaotic's gonna have some people over at his house, you know, and yeah. So basically, we're just gonna do like an open forum kind of chat, you know, people chilling, hanging out, partying, eating, kicking it, gaming. You know, you're gonna see people back here gaming. You know, we might hop in the chat and talk to you guys for a little bit, but it's just gonna be kind of like a similar to what Tech Buzz does a lot of times. He'll have a lot of people down in his arcade and just live streaming the whole thing. So we're going to do that instead of having a show Sunday, because I do an annual thing almost every summer. I have some friends and family over here, and I wanted to get the show involved, get Chaotic involved, and get the community involved, and maybe make it a whole thing instead of just me putting up clips of you know, the little annual get together. Actually have a live stream out of it. So it'd be kind of cool, you know.
Yeah, I think it's a great idea. It's a good way that, you know, we can both hold pinball tournaments in a way. You know, we could play the same table if we wanted to, and we could do whoever gets the highest score or whatever.
Yeah. Or we could also get on our KI machines and battle each other. You know what I mean? So it's a lot of stuff we could do. Plus, I think it's just something different. We do a lot of talking about the news and what's coming out, speculating. But this is, this gives us an opportunity to really play these machines and have some fun for a day.
Ah, I love it, dude. I'm so excited about doing this. So, guys, next Friday is when
this Friday.
Yeah, this Friday. Sorry, this Friday coming up is when it's all going down. So make sure y'all hang out with us. Subscribe both of our channels and click that notification bell. That way you'll know when it's coming up, when we're going live. As well as make sure you hit like on the stream when it does go live. When it says schedule coming up on your feeds, hit that notification bell on it. That way it'll let you know when we're going live. We can hang out and just have a good time and chat, man.
Yeah, it's gonna be kind of a long stream, you know what I mean? So it's gonna be probably longer than our normal show, might go 3-4 hours, ain't no telling. So
that's cool because everybody can just drop in, drop out, come by and leave whenever they want to, and just say what's up in the chat and then come back.
Yeah, May 31st, come chill with us. And if you're in Ohio, you watching the show, get at me. Might give you the info. You can slide through, game with us. We're cool like that.
Where is Gallagher Guy 88? He's an Ohioan.
That's what I'm saying. Hit me up, Gallagher. You come through and game with us.
Yep, I'm gonna have to clip this and send it to him so he'll come through.
Yeah, we're gonna order some food and stuff. I got some drinks already. Got plenty of party favors.
Man, it'll be like the Airbnb in Cleveland. Cleveland Gaming Classic last year.
Yeah, it's gonna be lit, man. It's gonna be cool.
Man, all right. So, yeah, that's anything else you want to throw on the Twilight Zone?
I mean, me personally, I just want to give my overall review. I would say,
I've been wanting to hear what you want to say about it. So,
yeah, I would give this probably about an 8 out of 10, and that's and the reason I'm knocking it down would be probably, I love it. I think the playability is great. The fun factor is high. I think I'm taking it down one notch for the graphics, because it's definitely not 4K, but it's not, the graphics don't look bad. I really don't have a big issue with the graphics. Maybe a half a point I'm taking it for the graphics, because I really don't have a major issue with the FPS or the graphics on this table.
I will say I can read the text on the table itself, like underneath the lights and stuff like that, and the instructions underneath, certain parts of the tables. The only part I can't read is like the instruction card on the bottom left corner. Some words I can read, especially if they're in bold print, and other ones I cannot read.
Yeah, so
but definitely not 4K, but
it's definitely not 4K. So I'm definitely putting a strike against it for, it not being 4K. And I'm putting a big strike against it, for the lack of SSF, in my opinion. It just doesn't utilize the SSF like it should.
I think there's some stuff you should be hearing on that SSF kit that's not triggering.
But as far as hitting the shots, cradling the ball, stuff like that, doing passes, stuff like that, you could do everything you want to do on this table to get the points you want to get. It's just a matter of the presentation not being where it could be for this table in particular.
And in my opinion, it's a table that's fair. Like if the ball drains, it's your fault. To me, it doesn't do anything that's unexplainable. Like, how the hell did that happen, or why did that bounce like it did? Things happen for a reason to me on this table, like it should. So, like if the ball drains or you miss a shot, it's on you. It's not on the game itself. Carlos says it holds up well compared to OTG version with everything on high and 4K. I think it's 4K.
Yeah, I don't think it's 4K. I would say 2K at the highest, like I said earlier, at the highest.
As P-Dubs would say, next generation is 720.
Yeah, he thinks it's 7. P-Dubs thinks it's 720. I think it's I want to have faith in Zen and say 2K, which is sad because it's a 4K machine, right? So I shouldn't even be giving them faith in that aspect, but I think it's running maybe 2K, bro. But
you know what? Overall, and I think you agree with me. We're happy with it.
And like he said, the next generation definitely ain't 4K. That thing's like 720, if that.
But in the end, man, this is the step in the right direction, in my opinion, when it comes to their releases. I'm excited to see what the new Kong pack or Godzilla vs. Kong pack comes out next week. I'm a huge Monsterverse fan, as some of y'all may know. I'm a huge fan of that series. So
I'm worried about that pack just because it seems like the packs you could shut all the special effects off play best. You know, if you could shut everything off, but then them packs like Snoopy that got a bunch of animations and stuff going on, I don't know about that.
Well,
you know?
You said the little 3-pack of Star Trek, they play pretty good.
Yeah, they played pretty good. There's more flipper lag on those than there is the next generation, in my opinion. But the next generation has worse graphics, so it's like choose the better or two evils, you know.
So maybe we'll get a different answer with the Kong versus or Godzilla vs. Kong pack.
I'm hoping with every pack they're just making a little incremental progress towards getting things where we want them, and then they double back and fix the things, you know, Adam's Family and Snoopy. They got to fix Adam's Family and Snoopy, bro. Especially Adam's Family, because so many people bought that cab, you know.
And like Goofyfoot says, Creature next. I hope June. I hope every Wednesday in June is just another banger after banger after banger.
Yeah.
You've already announced those 14 packs that are coming out of the 45. Go ahead and make sure some of those 14 packs are these bangers that are supposed to be coming out next. I'm so excited to see what June's schedule is going to look like.
I'm really excited to see if they announce another cab soon.
Yes, and for the people that have not bit because they don't have that cab skin that they want yet, and they are assuming it's coming. I really hope that they turn around and say, "Man, let's do it. Let's go ahead and do that Twilight Zone skin because that cab looks sweet. The real world one.
Yeah,
I would love to see that.
And we like how this table plays. So this, you know, like we said backstage the one day, you know, I said I kind of feel fortunate that I bought the Attack from Mars because I'm happy with how Attack from Mars plays mostly. You know, whereas I feel bad for the Addams Family people because they can't really play their key title on that cab and show it off to people like I can on mine. You know, so I think that the tables that play best, they really need to consider, you know, the most popular they need to consider, the ones that sell the best they need to consider, but also that play the best too. Like Twilight Zone's a really fun table, man.
Yeah.
Ray,
I really hope it happens.
Ray, I think that update's gonna be flipper lag.
You think so? I think it's what Wagner showed off. That general uploader crap. I think that's what the meat and potatoes of that update's going to be. Because I think he's got a beta. He gets pushed to beta test stuff, and that general loader, and he was showing what all it could do and everything.
I don't see how that helps the community whatsoever. That thing is to me it was a glorified way to play Pong demos and stuff like that on it. It really doesn't. Maybe some. I just don't see how it helps the average buyer of this machine. What that would do. I really do feel now. Maybe that's going to be included in the update. I'm not saying it's not, but I don't think that's the meat and potatoes pause, as you would say, you know, for the community. I feel like they have to push a flipper lag update, you know, and I'm still not a fan of this whole, you can't stretch the back glass on tables that didn't have back glass stretching on Williams tables. That doesn't make no sense because you let us stretch it on Addams Family. It's literally an option on my cabinet for me to choose if I want to stretch the image. Why do you care what I do with that image on my back glass? If I want to stretch the image, let me stretch it. If it looks bad, that's my choice. But But I don't understand why all of a sudden all these Williams tables, I can't stretch the back glass image, but they let me on Adams. It just doesn't make sense to me, bro. So I really hope this update is listening to the community. Maybe it's I'd love to see a friends list leaderboard. I'd love to see them actually let us stretch our back glass on the tables we want to. And I'd love to see some improvements on the flipper lag, the latency, all that, and even resolution on some of these tables. They're not 4K. So they need to be more transparent. But yeah, what is this update? I guess I'm kind of ranting at this point, but I really hope it's focusing on the flipper lag.
Oh, and then I've been doing some digging. I noticed that Zachariah is still releasing Magic Pixel, and Zachariah are still releasing tables, and they're going on Steam like every couple months. Like they got a new one coming out called Primal, which is like a Jurassic Park or Jurassic World type table, where they showed like the T-Rex eating a ball in the middle of the playfield. And they got Postal too. I don't know if you ever heard of Postal, but it's an old game.
Yeah, it was an old like kind of mature game at the time.
Yeah, like Manhunt or something like that. But they released a table for that based after that game. So I'm like wondering why hadn't these come to the Atgames product line?
How long ago did they release?
I think Primal released like 3 months ago on Steam. Postal 2 Redux was released about a year and a half ago.
See,
I was watching a guy play it on Steam. He's like, "This is awesome." I was like, "Oh, okay."
That's why I wish Atgames was more transparent or just communicated with the community more, because it's questions like that why not give us an answer? You know what I mean? Or why not give us some kind of window on when those tables could come over? Because Magic Pixel, I mean, me personally, as much as I love Zen and I love the licensing, like I really just want more Magic Pixel tables at this point.
Yeah, for sure.
Like I do want the Zen tables, don't get me wrong, but Magic Pixel, they're so good at what they do. Like I really feel like they're Zen's biggest competitor in that space. And they really, if they get some good licenses, they really compete with Zen.
Yeah, for sure.
Imagine if they had some of the licenses that Zen has, what they could do on this machine, bro.
Yeah. And there's a couple other like Zen tables like that they made, a bunch of them actually, that I've never even heard of before, that are just now being like, I found like Crypto the Necro Dancer. I would like to see that come to Atgames platform, because you don't have a set number of balls, to shoot with. Sorry, I tried to pull a U.
You didn't know. That was perfect. You caught it. Go on.
But it was cool because it was a flipper. It's a pinball game where you flip the flippers to the rhythm of the music of the game, and it's like it's like retro synth style music, and just it's really, really cool. You should check it out on YouTube or whatever. Guys playing it on Steam or whatever. But I would like to see that come out, man. That's kind of dope. Where you have to like kill a boss on a certain table before the music ends. If the music ends, it's like you tilted and the ball automatically drains and you like lose a life.
Yeah, Zen's put out so many tables, and then they would have some like were only on Xbox, only on Switch or PlayStation, whatever the case, or even PS3 back in the day. Like they had a Street Fighter 2 table that was pretty cool. I really liked. They had a Ninja Gaiden table that was great, but then they lose, like they lost the Tecmo license, I think, and they lost Ninja Gaiden, so they weren't able to put it on their, PinballFX when they switched the name. So there's so many tables I really wish they could get the license back to and re-release, because they're just starting to do that. They're putting out that soccer table like we spoke about. not the Williams one, but they had a Zen inspired soccer table that was really fun too. And that was like a PS3 table. I remember that was like that wasn't even last gen. That was the gen before last. And so to see them revisiting some old tables, that gives me hope that they might continue doing that down the line. You know, they brought South Park back out.
Yeah. And they also had a new soccer type table that just came out last week. It was free.
Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about.
That is the one you're talking about. Okay.
Yeah, that one used to be on like PS3 way back in the day and Xbox, but
okay, where the developers were the players on the table.
Yeah, and they're because the fans just, you know, were so adamant about them re-releasing some of these old tables. That was one where I think they were like, okay, we could rework this. We could drop all the license teams and just make it the Zen developers and re-release this, you know.
Super Football League. That's it.
Yeah.
Super League Football. Thank you, Jason, man. You're the best, dude. Thank you so much for grabbing that.
Yeah, that's a really fun table. That's the one where you said you thought the Williams one was better, but I was like, I don't like, because I used to have so much fun playing that Zen inspired soccer table. It's a high scoring table. It's really fun, bro. So yeah, definitely download that.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's still free. So I think it's free on Steam and actually on FX on consoles too. And I think it's free until the end of the month. So you got like a couple days left, guys.
Yeah. But yeah, what would you rate Twilight Zone out of 10? What would you give it?
Honestly, I give it like an 8 out of 10, man. I'm super happy with it. And I'm not saying that because I was able to get in the top 10 on the leaderboards or anything like that. I just find that when I on a table that I can plan my shots and I don't feel like I'm struggling fighting the ball or fighting the flippers and stuff like that to try and keep the ball and control it, I feel like I actually have control on that table and am I able to do what I need to do and plan my gameplay and not freak out, not lose control, not feel like I have no, you know, I have no way of predicting where the ball's going to go.
Yeah, it's I would recommend buying this pack because I enjoy playing this. It's actually on my favorites list already, and it's one of the first tables I've been going to lately. And it's obviously because it's new, it gives me something new to play. But I have like almost 200 tables on here now, so all these tables are relatively new to me. I'm enjoying playing Twilight Zone. It's a fun table.
Yeah, and then go ahead. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
I was just gonna say I just really wish they fixed the SSF kit on it, you know, and make it shine. Because some of them sound effects are so cool when it's like don't open the door, and it starts getting all crazy and crackling. I'm like, dude, that sounds so badass, and it gets you pumped, you know. But if that SSF kit would kick in, it bring the whole table up a notch, you know.
I will say it gets super loud when you get jackpot on the multi-ball with that. Whew.
Oh man, I can't keep
my god.
I can't keep multi-ball and play on that table for nothing, bro. The first one goes right down the drain almost every time, and then it's only a matter of time for the second. That table, I cannot, for some reason, man, I just can't get the multi-ball going.
Oh man,
and that one game,
keep going for it, man. You'll get it.
I'm going to. That one game where I got on the top 50 global, I had 2 balls pretty much right down the drain on multi-ball, and I was like, bro,
I'm about to restart this game.
Nah, I shut it off. I was so mad, but I was like, I'm thinking to myself, like, if I could have kept those in play and kept that multi, I probably could have got closer to that top 10 like you did. So, it's there. I could get there, man. I could get there. That table's fun, bro.
Yeah.
I definitely recommend people check it out.
Please do, guys. I feel so, this is what I was going to say earlier is the people who bought the next generation, they're like, F Zen, F Atgames. I'm not buying another Zen table until they say this thing, damn flipper lag is fixed. Not buying another one. Screw Twilight Zone. I ain't even worried about that. I'm just, y'all call me when the flipper lag is fixed. If those people did not buy Twilight Zone, I feel sorry for them, honestly. Like, yeah. I think it would turn them around and be like, you know what? That's playable.
Yeah, I feel their pain though. You know, when you spent 15 on Adam's Family, you spent 15 on this. You know, you're plus what we spent to buy this machine. You know, people are out of a lot of money, man, and they just want these games to perform how they do on console. You know, and and I think the majority of the community is willing to even look over some little graphic downgrades as long as the tables play well and the FPS is good, you know. But yeah, but yeah, I hear what you're saying. You know what I mean? It's like it feels good to be able to say we recommend this pack, right? It plays, we love it, it's fun, we're enjoying it. The two of us are enjoying it, playing this table, but you know, it does feel there's a redemption moment kind of there where you get to say, finally, a pack that plays pretty solid, right? But then again, I do feel people on the other side of the coin where they're like, hold on, man, I got 3 or 4 packs that aren't playing right already. Fix those before I give you money for the next one. Yeah.
You're absolutely right, dude. So I totally agree with you, and I agree with those people that it's gotten frustrating, but this is a step in the right direction, man. I'm super excited about the future.
Yeah, you're right about that.
I'm hopeful again, you know, like I'm feeling re-energized and be like, all right, man, all right, we'll see where this goes, man. Especially after the announcements, all those new tables coming and everything, and then this one plays and how it plays and how it looks. I'm all right.
Yeah, the only thing that kind of gives me pause is the way the next generation was, the pack right before it. You know, it just there's no standardization with these Zen packs. You know, one plays really bad, one plays really good, one's got good graphics, one's got bad graphics. You know, the SSF kit's pretty much non-existent on most of their tables. You know, I just I want to see Zen raise the bar as far as their standards go. You know, and I don't know, because we did hear that Magic Pixel and Zen were talking at one point, right? Magic Pixel was assisting them.
That's what Atgames said. They said they reached out to Magic Pixel on some help.
You know, so I would really like to see what the effects of that are going to be, because Magic Pixel seems to have figured out how to fully utilize the SSF kit, how to fully utilize the resolution and the FPS. So, and even their tables load faster than Zen tables. So
yeah, so much faster.
You know, I just want to see Zen raise the bar. The standards got to be raised, and I really want to see them, you know, bring their A game to the table. But I am enjoying the incremental steps they've been making to make these tables play better, and I'm looking forward to everything they're about to drop.
I see it and I believe it. So now I'm feeling energized about it. Absolutely. So real quick, guys, we're gonna have a little bit of a community spotlight tonight, and basically it's gonna be my turn, you know, on some things I've done.
That guy's turn.
Yeah. So, guys, real quick, I've been working on some attract mode videos, and it's been doing a lot of work on the Facebook groups. A lot of people have been asking me for custom videos, and you know, stuff that they want help on how to install this on their machines, and appreciating the work that I put into it and everything. And it's really not hard, and some of it actually comes thanks to the virtual pinball community out there that does stuff for like OTG and stuff like that, where they make all these custom screens and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
The ones that are not out there, or the ones that don't fit the 4KP very well, I'll go in and I'll edit myself. Thank you, Stock Jock. Seriously. And after I released like the first 4, like I did one for Adams, I did one for Adams Family, Attack from Mars, Snoopy, and Star Trek. I did those first, and then I shared it on my Google Drive, and I shared it on the Facebook community. What really set that off, and it really inspired me to want to do more. So every time Zen comes out with another table, yeah, Jason, you can. That would actually help me out, dude. Seriously.
Yeah, definitely.
It inspired me to do every single Zen, release that's coming out. So I did one for Godzilla vs. Kong. I did one for the Kong, and I did one for Godzilla. Did one for Twilight Zone, and now I'm starting to work on the Star Trek 3 mini pack, Kelvin Timeline, Deep Space Nine, and Discovery. It's just finding video clips for all of those and then editing it down and putting on the backsplash and everything.
Yeah, and retitling the files, because that's one thing I like. You were sending me some of these when you were working on Attack from Mars ones initially, and I was like giving you my feedback. I was like, yo, I really like that back glass. I think that, because you had a couple different ones.
Yeah.
And it was really nice because when I clicked your link and I went in there and grabbed your files, literally he's got the files renamed how you need them renamed. All you have to do is format your USB, drop the files on there, pop them in your Atgames 4K Legends pinball unit, and then go to your attract mode settings and install them. I actually installed them on my my USB drive, I'm pretty sure, or I might have installed them on the actual unit itself. But yeah, they function great, bro, and you got the files all named, so they really don't have to do no work but downloading them and dragging and dropping the files, formatting their USB.
Yeah. So real quick, like the biggest thing is you got to take your thumb drive and plug it into your computer, and you got to format it to
NTSC.
Yes. Once you do that, you go back into that, you create a folder called attract_mode. Once you create that folder, you take my files from my Google Drive, you can grab them all and just throw them all into that folder.
I'm pretty sure, don't you have those files zipped?
Nope.
Oh, they're not zipped. I thought they were zipped because I thought I unzipped them and it automatically created the folders for me.
Now, it may do it on y'all's machines, like y'all's computers, to download it, but on mine, I just go to Google Drive or go to that link, and it's all listed there. So it may automatically zip them. I'm not sure. I can test that on somebody else's laptop, maybe. But you just drop all my files into that folder, attract_mode. And then you plug it into the back of the USB or back of the machine in one of the USB slots. It doesn't matter, either one. The machine even tells you it'll read the first USB that you plug in. Once you do that, and then you go to attract mode under settings, there's an option for USB list, and then there's an option for I think download from USB. Download from USB is useful if you just want one specific like brand or IP. Say you got an Addams Family machine and you just want the Addams Family table and you want that attract mode to constantly replay over and over and over again. You want to do that download from USB. But on the list from USB, there's a shuffle option and there's a turn video sound off or on. And you could just take all those video files that I made. I got them correctly named. Just drop them into that track mode, put it in the back of the machine, and then select list from USB, hit go. Literally, it will play Attack from Mars, Backglass, DMD, and Playfield. Once that video gets done, it's going to swap to the next one, whether it be Addams Family, Backglass. It's all going to match. And all three videos are the exact same length. So they'll all shut off at the same time and start up a new one on the next one. Back, perfect timing. And then also, if you want sound, it's going to play it through the speakers, but the sound is actually on the playfield itself. So that's what's weird. I had to take sound that I wanted from like a movie clip. Say like right now, Snoopy's playing. The video of the backglass, I had to get the sound from that video clip playing on the playfield in order for the sound to come out of the speakers. So the sound that you hear playing is not from the video on the back glass, even though it would make you think it is, but it's playing through the playfield. But yeah, Google Drive will zip multiple files. Okay, I didn't know that. That's cool. You should do one that switches between multiple tables. Yeah, like mine's doing right now. Right now it's still playing Snoopy, but earlier it was playing Kong.
It does that. Kong. Yeah, it does that. You just got to put it in the list, like you said.
Yep. You can click Control A to mark all files, then click download icon at the top of the navigation bar. Google Drive finally has dark mode. I'm happy for that. Yeah, me too. I love dark mode. And now just swap back to Attack from Mars. So right now I got 8 different movies or properties, Zen tables, basically. The idea is for me to just keep going. Every time Zen announces what's coming soon or what's coming next, I'll go ahead and start making them, add them to my Google Drive. Feel free to jump on that drive anytime you want, grab whatever you want. No charge to you. The only thing I ask is that you just subscribe to my channel, and that's the best way you can support me. That's all I ask. Anything else? Uh-oh, half dozen, I lost you.
You lose me?
There you are. Now I hear you.
Oh, shit. I lost me. Where'd I go?
You're good, man. I see you.
Oh, shit. We live. What up, though? What up, YouTube? Welcome to Yo Retro. Hey, subscribe to his channel. Subscribe to my channel. You know what we do. Put out content for y'all, for you, for your mama, for your daddy, for your sister, for your brother, for your auntie, for your cousin. We put it out for everybody.
Exactly.
Yeah, and we're doing a live stream this Friday. Y'all got to come by and check it out. It's going to be dope.
For sure. And guys, make sure you join the Arcades Anonymous Discord. It's where we all hang out. It's where a bunch of people are actually going to be playing on some console games tonight, maybe some Mario Kart or Mario Party. Pretty sure Gamer Fridge will let me know in chat what they're going to plan on doing, but everybody's already pretty much there, hanging out, just waiting to start games and stuff. But anything else you got to add, man, before we start sending these people on their way?
That's it. You know, appreciate y'all watching. Subscribe and drop a like on the video. You know, that helps out. The more thumbs up they see, the more likes they see. You know, all the subscribers, that shit helps. Appreciate y'all.
Absolutely. And guys, just stay happy out there, man. Enjoy your Memorial Day weekend. Hopefully, a lot of y'all got tomorrow off.
Be safe.
Enjoy your family. Enjoy your time with loved ones and everything. And God bless y'all, man. Thank y'all so much for coming. Anything else you got to say, my man?
That's it. We ready.
Oh, Fox just ended. That's where all y'all are. Y'all hanging out with Fox, man.
That's all right.
I was wondering where everybody at, but that's all right. Hey, join us for this Friday coming up, man. We're going to do that party stream.
Catch the replay.
And catch the replay, guys. God bless. Y'all enjoy y'all's Memorial Day, man. We out. Yo.
Retro. Yo.
Yo, welcome, yo.